DC Universe 3 months later. Welcome back to the Comic Book Savant YouTube channel. I'm your host, James Harris. As I said in the intro, this is my thoughts on the DC Universe online streaming service, roughly almost 3 months from the time of it initial launching of the service. I've stayed subscribed to the service over the past 3 months, and I just want to talk about some of my updated thoughts on the service. First and foremost, I have to say, above anything else, I've actually been enjoying the service. I'm actually looking personally, I'm looking to go ahead and just do the annual subscription to save a few bucks and go ahead and do that. It still has certain caveats to the service. Again, they're offering a lot, and that's, I think, the uniqueness of the service. You get access to comic books, but you're limited, which is a problem, which I've talked about in my initial thoughts video about the DC Universe service. I feel like their strongest points is the original content. Titans is out. We're like 8 episodes into it. It's surprised me the quality of the show, and I'm really enjoying it. The backlog of the animated shows, the shows like Young Justice, Batman animated series, as well as Teen Titans and Young Justice as well. They have a great catalog of old animated shows that are really good that you have there that has been this high definition. They've, high res them, and you have a selection of movies as well with live action and animated movies. It's kind of funny how that works because they don't have rights to every single thing. So like when the service launched back in September, it was Batman Day. They had the Christopher Nolan like Batman movies. Those have rolled off the system. But then now all the other Batman movies like the Tim Burton ones and then the Schumacher ones, now they're available on the site. So that rolls in and out. And I guess it's just due to different rights and distribution deals that Warner Brothers has set up different places. You can't watch like current shows like the CW shows and things like that. You can't watch that on the service. A lot of TV shows and movies are older movies that I guess they have the rights to or have certain deals worked out that they can have them on the service at a certain amount of time. So a lot of that stuff is curated. Not everything there is static and they just add on to it. Certain things will be on there for it, and they'll tell you this is a limited time. This will be leaving soon. Then they put other stuff in its place. So you have about access to the TV shows. I didn't count. The movies stay around 31 to 35. Like I said, certain stuff drops off. They replace it with something else. So you have access to a good amount of movies if you don't already. And they're not the current stuff. You won't see Wonder Woman on there. You won't see Suicide Squad. You might see the Suicide Squad animated movie, but you're not going to see the Suicide Squad live action movie on there just yet. That might be coming down the road as the service evolves. It remains to be seen how all of that works. And the similar thing with the comic books. But the comic books, since the Titan show is running currently, they have major big story arcs from all the different Titan series over the years that you have access to. And they tell you, I guess, maybe when the season is over, that stuff might cycle out for whatever the next big thing is. And then you'll see content. Season 3 of Young Justice is going to be premiering soon. So now you start ramping up seeing Young Justice stuff. Aquaman is getting ready to be in the theater in a couple of weeks. So you're starting to see that that content filter through on the service and getting prominently displayed on there as well. So they use it in a lot of different ways to be beneficial. I felt like they probably could have waited a year to launch the service and got a few more of the original shows under their belt that they announced. They announced Doom Patrol, Swamp Thing. It's going to be a Harley animated series. There's going to be a lot of stuff that they have rolling out. I kind of wish they might have took the Disney approach and waited and had a few of those things in the can ready to roll, because what they did, I guess they wanted to get the jump on Disney when it came to Disney Plus, and when that's coming the end of next year, they wanted to get their service up and established. But I feel like the biggest downfall, it lacks the content to that it needs to have. Now, I'm a fan of the animated stuff and the films that is cool for the price, and I get the bonus of comics all wrapped up in the service. Really, the kicker for me that is making me commit to the service is the Titans. The Titans is a really good show. It was started rough, and I reviewed the first 3 episodes on the channel, and I had issues with it. As the show progressed, it's gotten so much better. But the problem is, it's their only original show. When you sign up for a streaming service, you're used to it. We've been trained through things like Hulu and Netflix to have binging sessions, and you can't binge it. It comes out weekly, which is some of the most frustrating. Most frustrating part about the service. So I wish if they had more content, they wouldn't be so afraid to delve out the good content they have. And I think they totally marketed Titans wrong. But that's neither here nor there. That's just my opinion. It's a rather good show. I enjoy it. It's been the hook for me keeping the service, to be honest, at this point. And I was a fan of the Young Justice cartoon, so that coming back shortly is a plus for me because I was a huge fan of the animated series beforehand. So those are some of the things. It's still not perfect. And like I said, the hook for me is Titans, and I'm optimistic on when they get. I know their Titans has already been renewed for a second season, so that show will be coming back. We were introduced to the Doom Patrol during the Titans series. They were starting filming back in July during San Diego Comic-Con, and they were showing the actors on set doing a remote interview type deal. So I don't know when Doom Patrol will actually come onto the service. But they have more shows coming down the pike, and I know they're starting to cast for the Swamp Thing show. As a Stargirl show, they announced a lot of different stuff that are in different stages of production, but I wish maybe it would have been, I think this service would be a bigger hit to, more people would be talking about it if they had more original content. And when they came out the door, like punching people in the mouth, like Titans, Young Justice, boom, 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 like just hitting you in this constant content that we're getting, it being drip fed out week after week. It's like I watch regular network television for that. If I'm paying money for a premium service like this, a subscription online service, I want to be able to binge my shows. I want to be totally absorbed and can judge it as this one big piece. That's the whole attraction to a streaming service like that for me, for content that I want to consume. But those are just my opinions. But again, I think it's good, not great. I feel like if you can get I think it's if you sign up for the year, it's either $69 or $79. I'm gonna take a gamble for it, and I think me personally, I'm gonna go ahead and commit for the year. Titans have really sold me, and I want to see what it does going forward. So I'll probably just go ahead and sign up, and save a few bucks doing it that way. But you guys might not feel that way. That's why I'm doing this video, to tell you it is pros and cons to it, most definitely. But I'm always rooting for stuff like this. And certain times I feel like it's not going to get better until you put not just your mouth behind it, but sometimes your pocket, your wallet behind it as well. So that's what I'm going to do with this. I'm hoping this succeeds, because I really dig Titans, and I think it's potential there for this service to be a thing, a really big thing. And I think they're trying to figure it out. I think sometimes Warner Brothers is a little tone deaf to their fan base, but the fans that are using the service and are enjoying it, we got to step up and do these subscriptions so they know that, hey, we're going in the right direction, and they start pushing out more content to it. If you haven't tried out the DC Universe service yet, and you're thinking about toying around with the idea, they give away a 7-day free trial. Do that. And see if you like it before committing to a yearly subscription, or even month to month subscription. So that gives you, to kick the tires on it, see if you like it or not, if it's something that you're going to be interested in before plopping down your money. Definitely free trial helps. And that shows that they're confident enough to at least give you a trial, and that it might lure you in to either do the monthly subscription, which is like, I think it's $7.99 a month with taxes, like $8 and some change, or you do the year deal, and I think it's either $69 or $79.99, like reasonable. I think it's reasonable for the content, and it's different things you have access to. So it's definitely worth giving a try, but do the weekly trial first and decide from there. As always, I'm your host, James Harris. This is the Comic Book Savant YouTube channel. I hope this has been informative. Let me know down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Comments are always welcomed on the channel. We're building a great community here, so definitely want feedback. What other services would you like for me to cover in future videos? Let me know down below, and I will do my best to bring that to you. Again, I'm James Harris. This is Comic Book Savant. I will be seeing you guys soon, and you guys take care.